onda, Isaac?
Hey, Camila, what's up?
So, I heard about this spooky place in La Huasteca, and it's apparently haunted.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to go check it out?
I'm not sure. I'm not a big fan of ghost hunting.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun. And I promise we will always wear our masks to ensure COVID measures.
Fine.
Perfect. See you in 30. On March 14, 1904, Eduardo Aguirre Pequeño was born in the small town of Gualeguaychú, Nuevo León. Soon after his birth, Aguirre Pequeño was left fatherless, and therefore, the 8-year-old started taking care of his household economically, all while studying.
What you're saying is, cuando el doctor pequeño era pequeño en un pueblo pequeño, empezó a trabajar.
However, it wasn't until 1926, at the age of 22, where he began to pursue his noteworthy career in medicine. He first began studying in La Escuela de Medicina de Monterrey until 1932, when he founded the School of Biology in the Universidad Autónoma de Nuevo León. Apart from opening up opportunities for Mexicans to excel in the medicine field, he made contributions to the investigations of mal de pinto.
Hey, I'm failing art. I guess you could say pinto.
Ew, por favor, corten eso.
No estuvo tan mal.
No. Mal de pinto is a disease in which the skin loses its pigment cells. Dr. Aguirre was one of the first Mexican scientists to self-inoculate himself, meaning he became his own lab rat for new medications. Legend has it that in 1955, after self-inducing the disease, the effects were making him go mad, and thus the construction for the famous Casa de la Huasteca began, with the purpose of being a place where he could isolate himself and prevent any harm towards others in his dangerous fits of rage and madness.
I guess you could say he went sicko mode. No? ¿No tiró? ¿Segura? Okay, no tiró.
After 5 years of construction, the house was finalized, and Dr. Aguirre Pequeño finally moved into the house where it is rumored he continued practicing on himself and self-inoculate for the sake of science. Nonetheless, Aguirre Pequeño died on July 18, 1988, from supposedly natural causes. After his death, many of the properties were seized by the government, so the house remained abandoned and now serves as a popular hike for ASFM 7th graders. Yet, the most terrifying part of the house, according to local neighbor observations, is that during the night, they claim to hear voices coming from inside the house.
Pero ¿cómo que neighbor observations? Vive a media montaña. Who are his neighbors? And why?
Pues no sé, Isaac. I just read the script. I don't write it. Pregúntale a Caro. Can I finish? Can I finish reading?
Qué miedo.
Moreover, some who have visited the house during the night have also mentioned that they've seen the body of a man in a suit rushing through the house as if he were busy doing something.
So what we plan to do when we actually get to the house is to find some sort of proof that the doctor's ghost does indeed still roam the halls.
Remember, kids, ghosts aren't real.
We don't have any fancy ghost hunting equipment, but we do have a pendulum.
Which is just a rock on a chain.
And tarot cards.
Because apparently ghosts like to play poker.
These are tools known to be used in spiritual practices, Isaac. And they can hopefully be manipulated by the doctor's ghost in order to give us some proof or signs of his presence. Because ghosts are real.
They're not real.
They're real.
They're not real.
Yes.
So it is rumored that this is where El Doctor has all his medical supplies. So we feel that this is a very personal and very spiritual place to him, perhaps. So we will try to contact his spirit.
So our expert medium here has brought some elements that can help us detect spiritual happenings in the area.
So we will first ask this spirit if he is present within this area and if we have permission to be here, and just other such questions.
If you're here, move the pendulum. I think we're getting some action. You got any spooky ghosts?
No.
Okay. It seems Camila, my co-star here, is trying to operate some kind of voodoo mumbo jumbo magic thingy. And we're trying to get a reading on the spirit of Dr. Aguirre. Apparently he's getting aggressive because the cards have been dropped.
You got any cups?
Camila, can we get a reading?
The devil. So that concludes our investigation.
We didn't find anything spooky this time, but maybe you and your friends can come take a look around. And if you see anything spooky, send us a message at El107 Instagram and you might be in the magazine. See you next time!
Is it real that Dr. Aguirre Pequeño is still roaming around his house, performing scientific research on himself? Or is it all a myth, and the sounds the neighbors hear is the sound of wind hitting the mountains? Whatever it is, this mystery remains unsolved.